Alright, hey everyone, it's 7Demo7, and today we're going to talk about this little guy right here, which is the Drone Keeper Micro. Now this is the Drone Keeper Mini that we've all come to love and adore, and it saves a lot of our models, and we're just going to get into this real quickly. So, Drone Keeper has had this one out for about a year, maybe a little bit more than that. I premiered it here on my channel, and we got quite a bit of response. A lot of people have bought and loved this before. And one of the major problems of this little Drone Keeper Mini is it's not really an easy way to attach it to your model, besides like Velcro or underneath your battery strap, and sometimes it gets crashed and broken, and I've broken about 3 or 4 of these. So I still love this, and it's saved me hours and hours of trying to find drones. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over the differences between these two and why this one may be a little bit better or might suit your needs a little bit better. But basically what a Drone Keeper Mini is you turn it on and you put it on your model and you fly it around, and it has a motion sensing accelerometer on it, and when it's still for about 30 seconds or so, it'll start ringing. So it knows when your drone has come to a stop and it's crashed into the weeds, and it has a lot of different parameters for it. You can wire it into your receiver or have it running wireless. Now this is a wireless new one. The Micro is a new one. So today we're going to go over all the benefits of this little guy right here. So we'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, so you can obviously hear that very, very loud alarm. Now, we're going to talk about this little guy right here. You go ahead and move the Drone Keeper Mini away. We'll talk about the Drone Keeper Micro and its 2 little accessories. So one of the main differences between the Micro and the Mini is that the Mini actually has a lithium polymer battery in the inside of it that gets recharged through this little dongle that you plug into the back here, and it stays attached to the Drone Keeper Mini. Now, the Micro actually has a little 1.5 volt cell in the inside of it here that just gets, this is like what you put in your toys and whatnot. It is a LR44 1.5 volt battery. So this might make it a little bit easier for you guys to use, so you don't have to recharge it. You can actually use a rechargeable cell as well. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and screw this together. As you guys saw, I'm going to screw all the way down, and you'll hear it. Gives you a little bit of a blink here. It tells you that it's working here. I'm just going to let it sit for 30 seconds. Okay guys, so you can hear that beep, and it's definitely not quite as loud as the old one, although it at certain angles it is quite loud. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. So that's all you need to do is turn it off. You just kind of unscrew it, almost like those little flashlights that the little LED flashlights. So there we have it turned on again. And as you move it around, you'll see that the light kind of blinks and it tells you, hey, I'm noticing that motion that's going on there. The difference is, why might this one be a little bit better? I think that this is going to be much better because it's going to be pretty much impervious to crashes. And like I said, I smashed apart 2 or 3 of these things, and the boards come apart, the LiPo batteries come off, the little speaker comes off. This is going to be much better protected than it ever was. So let me go ahead and take this apart one more time there. Just going to deactivate it there. So I think they've come up with a pretty darn good idea here as far as making this small and compact and simple to use. It's going to be used always in a wireless function, so you're never going to use it wired to your receiver or anything like that. Now, if you do decide to get a rechargeable 1-cell battery there, the little 3.6 volt battery, what you're going to do is use this for recharging it. So you put in a USB charger right into here. And if you need to change the parameters on your Drone Keeper Micro, you're going to use this little switch module here, which you can use. It looks like you can use this straight with a USB dongle as well. So I'm not going to get into how to switch the timer functions and whatnot. Basically, you can change the amount of time that it takes to ring and those type of things. That's really not that interesting to me. I'm going to be using these disposable cells. I just got these from Harbor Freight. It's pretty easy to pick these things up. They're fairly cheap as well. So I'm not really sure how many hours this one battery is going to last, but it should be pretty neat. So I wanted to thank Drone Keeper for sending these to me. I was one of the original testers of the original Drone Keeper, and I think they've done a great job. I'm going to be testing this out the next couple months, and I will be following up with a long-term review coming up very soon. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.